Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to more Megaman 3, the Battle of Gamma, Megaman 3 ROM hack. Now we are going to revisit 2 out of these 4 levels that we already played before, but of course they have been modified. So yeah, we are going for Sparkman's area first. We're not supposed to expect any new, I don't know, music, first of all. The types of enemies are the same, but the traps are going to be different. Right now, since I got the rush, yeah, of course, I have to start using it once and for all. Well, you don't have to use it for that long in here, at least. But there will be other sections where you necessarily have to use it more. It's just simple jumping, skills, a lot of spikes everywhere. We're dealing with this enemy again, so yeah, I should start using this, as I did in Gemini Man stage. And in here you have to get every chance to recover your weapon energy. And remember, in this one we have to fight with 2 different bosses, each of them taken from Megaman 2, introduced in another robot's body, as you can tell. And we started with Middleman. Actually, each boss from Megaman 2 got a weakness using the weapons from Megaman 3, which is kind of strange. In the case of Middleman, use the magnet weapon, of course. The magnet thing is very effective throughout the entire level, as you can tell. And this is the perfect opportunity for you to recover this. You never know if you have to use it again against the same type of enemy. Whatever, in there, just decided to take the hit. If you can avoid shooting at those things in order to not to waste time, just go on, jump quickly, and you will do just fine. And of course, I'm taking any chance that I can to recover my weapons. Well, I could have done the same, but this time I'm recovering some more of my rush jet that I have to use right now. So yeah, I think that's the point of that item. Well, I missed that. I could have gotten it. Actually, the rush jet sections are pretty short, but you have to waste some time shooting at certain enemies. That's why you have to... You still have to be fast in order to cross the pit. And that enemy, as you can tell, is getting repeated. And here, just slide. It's kinda dangerous just to make a simple jump. And as you can tell, I already made it. Revisited levels are supposed to be harder, but in this case, actually, we deal with a quite simple area. And now we are fighting Quickman. Testing out Snake Man's weapon, and it is the weakness, as you can tell. The only problem with Quickman in comparison to the actual battle from Megaman 2 is that in here you have a lot of possibilities to get hit. So just try to shoot him quickly. I honestly don't waste time trying to avoid his attacks because it's almost impossible to me. So now we are going to Needleman's area. I'm not gonna bother trying to kill these guys. I'm just going. I was thinking about using another weapon against this guy, but you can actually shoot him from here. I don't know, I could have used the rush call instead, but could have been risky. I don't know, I didn't want to waste so much on my rush jet, just in case. And here we have the annoying spikes. This section is apparently longer than in the original level here. Talking about this hack, in which I pretty much overreacted over these spikes. No. Actually, the jet is the one you have to use. And I'm taking hit very quickly. I'm trying to use the invisibility frames in order to get past this part, but even so I got hit twice. Now I'm recovering the jet. And I'm using it again here. I don't trust my jumping skills. There we go. Timing here is very, very precise. I don't want to run any risk with jumps either. So I'm using the jet, obviously. And now we are fighting the first out of the 2 bosses that each of these revisited levels has. Airman. And the magnet shot is also useful for killing Eggman. I mean, not Eggman. What am I thinking? Sonic? So yeah, I meant Airman. Yeah, I'm gonna do a replay of Sonic 3 and Knuckles soon. Sooner than later, I could say. I am getting the jetpack. Because I don't really think I have to use the magnet again as a weakness for the next boss. I really doubt it. So I prefer to refill the jet instead. It's probably gonna be more required in this level. Remember, in case you pass a level, you get all of your weapons and energy refilled. It's not like Wily stages in which you have to save pretty much all what you use, because it's not gonna refill by itself after you beat a level. And here it's very easy to get hit, as you can tell, so if you can jump back in order to avoid the attack and then shoot yourself, or shoot by yourself, not killing yourself. But yeah, those balls are actually very fast, faster than the original game, I think. This one's right here. So yeah, it's better to jump back in order to avoid those and then counter-attack, if you will. I advise this because they take a lot of damage from you. Well, them bees didn't give me anything valuable. Doesn't it suck? This part is easy, you have to shoot this guy 3 times. You have narrow space, but you can jump back in case you think you're not gonna make it. And here we have these enemies from a lot of levels, actually. They appear in Top Man's area, Sparkman's, and some others. You can make the jump here. I would use, I mean, in case you are insecure about your own jumping skills, you can use the jet instead. I'm using the snake here, but a little bit too soon, I believe. Takes a few hits, as you can tell. Oh, there you go. Jet is obviously required. Yeah, you have to use it a lot. And this second half of the level seems to be longer than the first one. And kinda harder as well, because of the amount of enemies around. And guess what? You have to use the jet again. You could use the coil again, but I wouldn't do it if I were you. And I'm running out of health. Alright, finally the end of this. And this game in general is not difficult to destroy and to avoid either. So yeah. We got some energy tanks. And now we gotta fight Crushman. For this guy specifically, you have to use the hard knuckle. But you have to time your shots. You know, every time you shoot, he jumps like at the same time, basically. So you have to anticipate by jumping beforehand and shooting midair. He's gonna jump and take the shot, as you can tell.